guys, welcome back to Lils Takes, the podcast. I keep on saying the podcast, but I feel like you've got the gist that it's a podcast now. Shall I just start saying Lils Takes? Because that's like, right. I've got a special guest with me today. If you look over here, this is Megan. You'll probably have seen her on TikTok. We were just talking about this. You don't describe yourself as an influencer, would you say?
No, I wouldn't. I'd say like entertainer because I just don't do the influencing things most influencers do.
Yeah.
Like putting on your stories, everything that's going on and just like, I don't know, I feel like especially in lockdown, I was there to like entertain and make people laugh.
You don't do the like put your life online thing. I feel like that's an influencer thing.
I can't do that. I really struggle to keep up with like everything.
Yeah.
Like, I used to love doing it at school. But nowadays I'm just like...
Oh, same. My private story used to be horrendous.
Yeah.
I look back now on my memories, I'm like,
wow.
You couldn't actually torture most of that information out of me that you just put on your private story, but it's fine. Also, behind the producer mic, I'm going to out here, we've got Shannon. And is it your first time on the producer mic?
It is. Yeah.
Have you done like a podcast thingy before?
No, actually I haven't.
Exciting! Look at this. I'm having everyone's podcast virginity today.
You are.
Megan's not been on a podcast before.
Never.
Well, that's going to change after today. I've got some good confessions today, actually.
Have you?
We've got a good little basis lined up. Yeah, just me. I'm just going to tell you embarrassing things that I've no. I get people to send me like confessions and dilemmas and stuff. So we've got some ones that I'm like, wow, I'm not sure if I should be trusted with this information.
Okay.
I don't know whether that was. But then I've got some that are also like, actually, they want me to help them sort their lives out.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm qualified. I'm not. Well, I know I'm not qualified, but some of them are like, they're things that they want my help with. And your help.
All right.
I don't know if I can.
Let's do it.
I'm not a therapist, but I'm going to try my best for you. Some of the stuff, as I said earlier, you couldn't waterboard it out of me, frankly.
Yeah.
But they're giving it to me freely, so.
Sorry, quick question as well.
Yeah.
Swearing, is that?
Yeah, you can swear if you like.
Oh, naughty. Okay. All right.
No worries there, girl.
All right.
As long as it's not like just constant all the time.
Not the C word.
Oh.
As long as it's not the C word.
You know what?
Fine.
I don't trust that. I don't mess with that word anyway.
No, I say to the boyfriend, that's the only word you can't say.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't mess with that
Everything
at all.
else fine, later.
Anyway, I'll start off with some little questions for you. Let everyone get to know you a little bit. Because I say I've met you. Have we actually only met once? At Tokfest. Jinxies. No, we met at Tokfest and we did the same panel, didn't we? Did we do a comedy panel?
Yeah, we did. Was it comedy?
Yeah, and then you did a beauty panel as well. Because I just remember you being like, I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm doing it.
They had like proper beauty people on as well. And then they were like, Megan Bolton. And I was like, me?
She was like, oh, right.
No, honestly, I didn't understand that.
You do a bit of makeup stuff on TikTok, don't you? Like
tiny bit, but like it's not what people want to see.
Yeah.
So I purposely kind of don't put that on my main channels because like, do you know what I mean? Like people, when you change up your content that much, people don't want to see that.
Yeah.
So I respect that.
Yeah, no, I get that. I used to do lives and do my makeup and that's why I used to get asked to like beauty stuff. And then I'd be like, I don't know why I'm here.
Yeah.
Like it's a room full of like beauty people. I'd be like, you are all gorgeous and your makeup is flawless.
Well, when you go to events and stuff. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, but then I'm always like, that's not me.
Yeah.
I'm here because I tell horrific stories on TikTok.
Even like Pretty Little Thing. Even when I turn up to their events, I'm like,
yeah, I went to...
stunning girls.
Did you go to We Are Festival this year?
I recognise the name, yeah, I did. Yes,
the Pretty Little Thing Festival.
Yeah.
I went the year before, and when they asked me, I was like, wow. I was like, I must be doing something right, but I don't know what.
I know.
Because I don't even dress nice.
No.
I have zero fashion sense, but thank you for letting me.
No, literally same.
But
it's just, I feel really uncomfortable being in that environment because I feel like there is a massive segregation in the industry where it's like beauty creators and then also like comedy creators or like acting creators. And I just feel like everyone just has such different person. I'm trying to like put it in a really like non-controversial way.
I get what you mean.
Everyone has really different personalities. But I just feel like I get on a lot better with like comedy and like acting people.
Yeah.
So when I turn up to those events, if I don't have a +1, I will just stand there like...
Yeah, no, it makes me nervous because I know everyone's going to look so nice as well because they're like, they do it for a living.
That's what it's all about, is literally just looking nice.
I know.
And that's one thing I don't normally care about at all.
Yeah.
Like on my TikToks, it's like no makeup,
same. I just
dress in the baggiest stuff.
Yeah.
And when you go to an event like that, it is literally just like appearance. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, it's like, there's going to be press there. They said, I went to an event the other day and they were like, there's going to be press there. And I was like, this is my personal hell.
Yeah.
So there's like people going in front of you that are like, and they're doing all different poses. And I'm like,
how do people pose? I don't understand that.
I can't do it for Instagram.
No, I can't even sit properly.
No, I can't.
What I'm like, I can't.
Me and Jazz went to Zante and they were like, you know how people go on holiday and they get loads of aesthetic photos like with each other, and there's like sat on the boats and like in front of walls, and me and Jasmine were like, we had to dedicate an hour a day to just standing and taking photos, and Jasmine would be like, not that one, try another one, and I'd be like, yep, do a different one, because I just can't get it. Like,
you feel like so cringe doing it yourself, like when, even if it's just like a subtle pose, like a it's so cringe. I can't do it. It makes me feel sick. And like when someone else is taking the photo, having to see me doing that as well, I'm just like, please don't look at me.
If there's someone that I don't know as well, you know, if it's
no, I just don't ask them.
Even people like, if I ask Liam to do something, like to take a photo of me, I'm like, okay, that's enough. Two's fine.
Oh,
like,
no, literally, I'm
me.
exactly the same. Like, I'm like, okay, yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
We're done, thank you.
He's like, I don't think you'd like any. I don't care. It's fine. I'm not bothered now.
The effort was made.
Yeah. And then I complain to myself, I'm like, I should try and make my Instagram better, because I just don't post enough. And then I'm thinking, yeah, but you can't take any pictures. So obviously, because I don't post reels on my Instagram either, and I probably should.
You should.
I know, I probably should.
I'm not going to lie, that's the only way I actually got followers on Instagram was through reels. That was it.
Yeah. It's because my Instagram before I did like TikTok is just it was a basic girl Instagram. It's just selfies of me.
Classic school kind of like.
Yeah. That's it. So I just like carried on with that, and I really shouldn't. I need to post a reel. I did try. I posted one the other day.
What, a reel?
I think I've posted 2.
Yeah.
But I need to branch out.
Yeah, you
because
do.
Instagram's one of those things I can just never grasp. I like looking at it, but I don't like posting on it.
I know what you mean. I don't really care about Instagram, to be honest. Like, I feel like TikTok is like, that's work.
Yeah.
And then Instagram's like my personal life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in the same mindset of you as like, it just feels like I'm back at school and I'm posting like for all my besties. Like,
yeah. I feel my TikTok's like my private story now. Like,
but it's just funny. It is so funny. And I feel like that's what people actually gauge with, is your personal, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think your content is so funny. One of the reasons I want to have you here, because I've met you before, and obviously you're so lovely in person as well. Anyone who's met Megan, you're so lovely, but your content is so funny as well, and I feel like we're on a similar wavelength with what we do. Not like, I could never do sketches like you do sketches, because you're so, I don't have the ideas. My it's like a little dead space up there. All I think about is uni, and then if something embarrassing happens, that's what I post about. Yeah. But you must have like, do you ever run out of, like, do you ever get worried that you're going to run out of ideas?
Yeah, I mean, literally.
Not to scare you.
No, seriously. Like, today and yesterday, I'm just like, I've got nothing. I've got nothing. I genuinely, I don't have anything in me. And like, it's only in the moment, spontaneous ideas. When I come up with them, I'll just do it. Yeah. But that's what I kind of love about my job, is just that I just do it when I want.
Yeah, exactly.
I will never fall. If I'm not in the mood to do it, if I know that the audience is going to see through the phone that I'm just not in it, then I just won't do it. Yeah. But if I come up with an idea and I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be really funny, then I'll just do it. Yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean. I do just get really dead kind of periods, even months, where I'm just like,
where I just have nothing in my head. I'm like, nothing's happened to me. Everything's dead boring. I don't have nothing to do. Yeah. But yeah, I have like drought periods, but then the videos that always do good are the ones that come to me like the second before. I film them straight away. Like if I'm sat in the car and something comes to me, I film it. That always does the best. I'm like, you know what?
I was literally about to say that. It's always the ones that are like last minute, not prepped, not scripted, that literally do the best.
Yeah, same. Yeah. It's the stuff that comes to you naturally. You know what? It's so cliche, but it is the stuff that like comes to you naturally, and it's so organic. Yeah. And the audience just like, I think they feel that through you filming it.
No, I totally
definitely get that. It's usually stuff with me and Liam as well. Liam's like, you know what would be dead funny? I'm like, what? And then he'll say something dead stupid. I'm like, that is so stupid that it's probably funny. And we film it, and then it always does the best.
So does he not mind being on your TikTok then?
No.
That's really nice.
He's all right. When we talked about this the other day, when we first got together, I was like, I don't know whether to like post him on there straight away. Yeah. Because I didn't want to do that. I hate it. You know when people like soft launch people and they're like, I'm in a couple, but I don't know. I'm convinced that no one cares that much about what I do to even care like what I'm doing. She's got a boyfriend sound.
Yeah, no, literally.
I don't see why people would care that much about it.
Do you post them on your Instagram though?
No.
On my, that's exactly the same as me. Exactly the same.
I think it's mostly because we cannot take any good photos.
Yeah.
You know, if we had a sick photo together, I'd be like, yeah, straight up.
I don't have any.
Yeah,
Nothing.
none. We just don't. We can't look good at the same time. I don't get it. There's just none. I post them on my story and things like that. And I've made TikToks about him and with him and stuff like that. But yeah, I feel like Instagram posts are saved for my photos, and I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't be embarrassed if that went anywhere.
Yeah.
But usually I am embarrassed because I just always look awful in them.
Oh no, I get you. Yeah.
He doesn't mind. I was worried that when we first started getting together, that I was like, I didn't know if he wanted to be in them. I was like,
is that had you asked?
I was like, it's not like a big thing. It's only like a few people that will sit. But do you want to be? Because I know because he doesn't do anything to do with.
Is he at
TikTok.
your uni?
No. He's got a full-time actual real life job. He's an electrician.
Oh.
So, very different lives.
So wait, does he live in Sheffield?
No. He lives at home in Derbyshire. So I live in Derbyshire, from Derbyshire.
Yeah.
But I go to uni in Sheffield, so I live in Sheffield most of the time, term time.
Yeah.
But if anyone was wondering about my my whereabouts and my address, that's where I live.
Sheffield University.
Yeah, Sheffield University. Sometimes I walk.
222.
Oh my God, that's so close to me.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a bit.
It's not.
If anyone can guess, I post sometimes like pictures of my flat, and it's so no one else's flat looks like my flat, just like the way it's built and like the architecture on the inside. Like everyone knows where I live. Everyone knows where I live.
What if you go to Sheffield?
Yeah, if you've ever lived like nearby, you'd know which one it is.
So you say flat. Are you in uni accommodation? Or have you got your own like?
It's like I'm in third year, so it's not halls.
Yeah.
But it's we didn't get a house because we live in the city centre still.
Yeah.
I didn't want to move into like a student village because it's dead far to walk. If you live at like a city or a campus uni and you're in a student village, especially in Sheffield, it's like a half an hour walk into uni every day. Not doing that. So we rent I bought a flat we rent a flat in the city centre.
Oh, that's so good.
So I haven't had the full uni house experience because every uni house is usually dead dirty.
They're normally disgusting. Yeah. I'm sorry, but like literally
that's not for me.
No, my sister lived in one in second year and third year, but just like nasty.
Not it. You know, before you did like TikTok,
yeah.
What did you want to do anything like that? Did you like want to go into social media, or did you have a different plan?
Yeah, so when I started, I was at school. I was year 12. Yeah, so I've lockdown.
Yeah,
lockdown girls. I feel like there's like a little there's a little generation of TikTokers that were like lockdown generation, and we all spawned from them.
Yeah.
But no, when I was at school, I wanted to go to university and go to do like a screen acting degree.
Yeah.
So I did, regular kind of like auditions and whatever for uni, like the Met Film School, LMA. There's an LMA here actually, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did all of that, and then I got like a unconditional at one, and then like there when I auditioned, it was like, great. Well, you're in. And I was like,
I'm like,
you what? Sorry, what? But I was kind of like, I had to think about it because I had TikTok going on, but I didn't know whether, because it was still like a job at the time. So when I was in year 12, I was still doing all these like L'Oreal mascara brand deals and whatever, which was a bit weird and a bit surreal because I was on a job that was £4.35 an hour before.
Yeah.
Well, kind of at the same time, I worked at just like a pub, and it was like literally £4.35 an hour to like not wash dishes, but like make coffees and whatever.
Yeah, student wage is not it. I know
honestly. So I was trying to like pay for driving lessons and whatever, and a ring light. I was trying to pay for like a little ring light and whatever, and it seems so surreal. Then when you get that sound campaign come through for 50 quid, and you're like.
50 quid.
No, I know that was really bad. Like, but I got scammed. Okay, I got scammed. I don't know who was managing me at the time, but
I would. When I first started, I was like, "We'll do this for 100 quid. Actually, we won't send you any money, but we'll send you an outfit." I'm like,
like,
send me the outfit.
Thank you.
It was horrific as well. Still, I'd so do that.
No, literally. But I basically was doing that for a bit, and then I've always wanted to go into the acting industry. Always, that's always been. Even since like I think I was year 4 when I kind of first proper was like, I want to do acting, definitely. And then I've just been trying to find my path through there. But it's kind of just, it's almost like I love social media so much now that I've almost fallen out of the path of acting I wanted to go down because I'm enjoying this so much.
It does suck you in though. Like it takes up so much time as well. You put so much effort into it, then you're like, oh, to go away from that. You're like, to go away from social media. If you put so much time into it and go to acting, it's because I suppose, unless you're like, you've got an acting job sorted and you're ready, you've always got that social media then.
Exactly, yeah.
Unless you've got like a retainer on something.
As an actor as well, you have to have another job. Yeah. You have to have another job. So it's almost, I kind of am doing almost best of both worlds where I've got acting on the side of social media, but I don't know, social media is great because the type of stuff I do, I'm almost like my own director, my own lighting, sound and whatever. So it's like, it's the best of both worlds in that I haven't got someone telling me what to do. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's just like,
and you've got your own like, your TikTok now is like your own personal show reel as well. You've got it's such a good base for going into something like that. Yep. I think it's so good that you've got that like little, not even little, massive, got this huge base to start with that even if you ever decided to change my mind, I don't want to be an actor anymore, you're always going to have that. Yeah. It's something to put on your CV. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Can you imagine writing that on your CV? TikToker, I do TikTok sometimes. No, but
do you know what? You say that, but that will be like, have you actually done a CV yet? Because when I think about it, you have to put like every like brand deal, every brand you've worked with, everything you've done, podcast, had this person on, had this, do you know what I mean?
That'd take me.
It'd be so
long. I'm so massive now that would take me years. But that makes me sound like that.
It would take you so long because the stuff that you'd have to like, I don't even want to think about it. It's too much for my brain.
Yeah. Did you have management from like quite early on? Because I think I did awful brand deals for a long time.
Did you?
I didn't have a management till I had 500k, I don't think. 500 almost.
Really?
Yeah.
I had like, calling you out, mate. A really dodgy guy.
You know you are.
Yeah. Won't name any names. But I had this guy who dealt with me for a while, but kind of took the piss a bit in that he would, like I said to you earlier, he literally would give me like a sound campaign for 50 quid when I was getting minimum like 1 mil views on every video. Yeah. And it was through my little lockdown phase where it was like almost like a Jack Joseph channel where like every video was banging 1 mil. Yeah. And he was like 50 quid for a sound campaign. He was like, another 50 quid if you can do it in an hour. So I was just kind of thinking, where's that other 50 quid come from? There's clearly more money in it. But like, when I think about it, 50 quid for a sound campaign when you're getting average views of 1 million views, that is ridiculous. Yeah. Why did I take that on?
You don't know though, do you? You don't know until you're so far into it.
And you're not almost at that point of having the connections of other influencers because you're so micro. Yeah. And like, the only person that I knew was Katie Franklin, but like I didn't actually know her. I didn't actually like speak to her because she was like a big TikToker back in those days.
I followed Katie Franklin. I folled her for years.
Musically as well.
Like it's through me. I used to be on Musically. Did you do Musically? Yeah. Oh, I was all into that.
And that
was me.
Make your booty work, and it's like oh no.
No, I look back now.
Have you got the account still? Because it like transferred onto TikTok.
Yeah, mine transferred onto TikTok. Luckily, that account got deleted when I didn't delete it. It got removed by TikTok because I don't know. I kept on getting like warnings and stuff because it thought I was under 18, but I wasn't. I wouldn't even do anything.
But you were at the time?
Yeah. No, I was over 18 at the time. But
you were. So sorry, you were 18 and you had Musically?
No. I was 18 like when it changed to a TikTok account.
Oh, okay.
And I was posting on that TikTok account, but TikTok was like, you're under 18. I was like, oh, I swear I'm not. Yeah. And they're like, well, you are, and you've got your shoulder out, so we're going to have to ban you.
You've got your ankle on display.
I can see a collarbone there, and I'm really not comfortable with it. So they deleted the whole account, and that's why I've got Lils Takes too, because it's my second account.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, so mine's still up there.
I can scroll down far enough.
I follow myself as well on it. It was like the first account I followed.
Yeah. No, that's me. I think I do the same with my old account. I definitely followed myself.
Yeah.
You've got to though, your own biggest fan.
I know, literally. But yeah, I think Katie Franklin was the next person I've ever followed.
Oh,
which is weird because then she goes to all the same events as us. She's so sweet.
She isn't it? Katie Franklin, if you're watching this, I'm a crazy like freaky fan. No, I'm not. I'm not weird like that, but this was weird. So we were at the same event the other day, and I was walking around, and I was like, Jasmine was with me, and I was like, Jasmine, it's Katie Franklin. And I was like, I've followed her for so long. It's crazy because
I know.
in my head, like, no one's normal. Everyone's like famous.
Yeah.
Even though in my head I'm normal.
Yeah.
But I don't think
You saying you're famous?
I'm not famous. No, I hate that.
saying.
But like in my head, everyone's really famous, and I'm too nervous to talk to them. Like when I go to events and stuff, and I was
oh my God, no, same.
Jasmine, it's Katie Franklin.
Yeah.
She's over there. I was like, I followed her. I don't know if we're mutuals or not. She might not follow me back. I don't care, Katie. Don't follow me. It's fine.
Yeah.
No, but I followed her for so long that I was like, it's so unreal to see you right there. And like, when I see people at events now, I'm like...
Even friends that I make now in the industry, I'm low-key like, still am a fangirl.
Yeah.
Now I'm your friend.
I don't know. I can't remember if you messaged me or I messaged you. I can't remember. I think you messaged me.
I may have messaged you saying about the panel.
Yeah, about the panel. And you messaged me and I was like, oh my God, Megan knows who I am. I was like...
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was. I was like, I can't believe you knew who I was as a person.
No, you weren't.
I was, yeah. You messaged me and I was like...
No way.
Yeah.
It's so weird because now I'm kind of like, I'm sat on your podcast and I'm like... oh my God.
No, it's weird.
It's so weird. Like when I actually deep as well. Even like, Megs and Metals, my Glockton girls.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're literally like some of my best friends in the industry, but I'll still be like...
Oh, you want... Like, if someone's like, oh, can you get in this video? And they're like, we're in an event. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you're like, yeah.
You want me in there with you? I can do that. Oh, yeah, I can do that.
No, yeah. But that's the thing. That's what I really struggle with nowadays, going to events, is trying to act really professional and trying to act like you don't know anyone.
Yeah.
So when I went to the Top Gun event and Hugh Grant said hello to me, I was like...
Yeah.
Hi. What's your name again? Hugh what? Granty boy? Yeah, something like that. Honestly though, it's weird, like they're obviously on such a higher level.
Yeah.
But in order to kind of almost feel a part of the industry, you need to act like everyone's equals.
Yeah.
It sounds really silly.
Yeah, no, but it's you're right.
It's like even people like Molly, like Molly May and that sort of kind of generation, like Maura Higgins and everything like that. You just have to act like everyone's on the same level and just interact with them as if you're not their biggest fangirl.
I know.
Do you
It's
know
so,
what I mean?
especially people that have been on TV as well, like Love Islanders and things like that.
Yeah.
I'm always like, I've seen you on the telly, and now I don't know what to say when I see you in real life.
It's like, do you ask them for a photo? That's the level I never know where to go to.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, who was it? I went to like this award ceremony. Asa. Asa
Butterfield.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw him and I was kind of like, no, I have to ask him for a photo. No, literally, like, hello. I have to ask him for a photo because I feel like that is just, he's up there. Yeah. And that's not, we're never going to be friends. So it's fine to ask for a photo. But that's what I think you have to almost consider is if you know that you could potentially be friends with them, don't go and be like, oh my God, I love you so much, I love your video.
That's how I don't want to come across as well. Like, being like, oh, I don't want to act too cool either and be like, no, I'm not.
No, yeah,
what's your name again? And then be like, can I have a photo? Because then I've just outed myself. I've been lying the whole time. Yeah. Like, I clearly know who you are.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I've done that as well when I meet people and then I say things about them that they don't expect me to know. I'm like, oh, your birthday's next month, isn't it? Because I've followed them for years. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, oh God. I'm so sorry that I've made that weird. You're a Pisces.
Yeah.
I've done that a couple of times. Just like gone a bit too fangirly. Yeah. It's trying to find that line.
Yeah, it is.
That boundary.
Yeah, because it's when, like we said earlier, going to the Pretty Little Thing events or even events like that, like We Are Festival.
Yeah.
What's the line?
Yeah.
What's the line?
Where is the line? Also, it's like I prepare myself on like who's going to be there. So if they tell me at an event like, oh, they've got this guest list, like they're probably going, and I'm always like, all right, okay, think about what you're going to say like beforehand. Don't go in and be weird about it and be like, oh my God, love you.
Yeah.
Too weird. But don't like go too. Too cool's the worst.
Yeah.
Too cool's like, I'm coming across a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
Like, she thinks she's amazing.
I feel like you have to, us being TikTokers, I feel like you actually have to stand your ground because I feel like genuinely, I feel like we really get looked down on at events. I'm not going to lie.
I speak about this,
TikTokers, brilliant. And it's just like, we're a part of the industry as well. Whether you like it or not, you do Instagram, I do TikTok.
Yeah.
They're both big platforms in the industry. But I genuinely feel like we get looked down on so much at events.
I said this to Liam in my first podcast. I was like, you know what? Because I think, everyone works hard. You have TikTokers that work so hard, especially if you do sketches and things like that, planning, scripting, it is hard work. But Instagrammers, I feel like they've had to work harder to get followers.
Oh yeah,
because of
Instagram's
the
so hard to
content.
get
It's
followers
so
on.
hard to
Yeah,
get followers.
yeah,
So
yeah.
if you found your feet on Instagram,
Yeah.
you've probably worked a lot harder than me.
Yeah.
And that might be quite hard to, like, if we're coming in and I've suddenly, it is so much easier to get 1 million followers on TikTok than it is to get 1 million followers on Instagram. Someone comes in there and is like, oh, she's got 1 million followers on TikTok. And you've only
It's
got,
not as big of a deal, I think.
It's it's definitely a bigger deal if you've got like loads of followers on Instagram.
Or YouTube.
Or YouTube,
Although
yeah.
YouTube Shorts now, everyone's getting like millions of followers.
I feel like YouTube is like, YouTubers are elusive. Like, I feel like I don't see them many places.
I don't know any YouTubers.
I don't know any.
They're just people from TikTok that want to do YouTube Shorts.
This podcast goes on YouTube.
Yeah.
I feel like I should know some YouTubers. Like, maybe I need to network. I know.
You are a YouTuber. Well, I know a YouTuber now then.
I cover multiple platforms. She's a multi-platform girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like maybe I need to get to... You're just so hard to get to know. What do you do?
Who would you go... Can you name any YouTuber? I can't.
I only used to
Zoella.
watch Joe Sugg.
Yeah.
And Casper Lee. They're the only two I used to watch.
Yep.
So...
And don't think I'll be saying hello to them anytime soon. Honestly, they're again. They're like...
I saw them at an event once and I was like...
That's the photo opportunity.
Yeah.
That's where you're like, I'm not going to be friends with
Yeah.
you, so...
I'm wearing my Sugg merch, like... You'll know.
But they do a management now.
Yes.
They're an actual
That's why they
management.
were there, I think, because they managed the people that were doing the event.
Margravine or something like
Yeah,
that. So you
Margravine
could be friends
management.
with them, actually, so don't ask them
Maybe.
for a photo.
Shoot them an email.
Yeah.
Hi. No, not about management. I'm moving.
Yeah, look into...
Just a massive fan. Wonder if you could send me a signed autograph.
No, honestly, because I actually did reach out to them like ages ago before I joined Outreach.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'd love to join your agency. Yeah, never
I'd
got a
love
reply. So, Casper Lee.
You
I
know.
actually did. I never got a reply.
Did you not?
Really awkward, yeah. And it was when like
They must be
Chiron.
busy.
I know, it's when they were like signing like Chiron and people like that.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, I get it. It's fine. No, it's not even a thing. I'm not even that bothered.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
No, but I feel like they came out of nowhere with that management as well. Like,
They did, but now
it's
they're so
quite
successful.
recent, isn't it?
But
They're
all
massive.
of their talent are doing so well.
Yeah.
So well.
I feel like because they're YouTubers already and they're such massive YouTubers as well. It's like
they've
got the contacts, giving them good stead. You're doing well. Like they care about my opinion.
Go on, Margaret.
I
Yeah,
think-
literally. Like they're watching this podcast. Like, Casper Lee.
They watch it every week. I know you do, Joe Sugg. I'm going to send you my Sugg Life jumper. Please sign it.
It's like everyone tag Joe.
Everyone tag Joe
In the
Sugg.
comments, everyone tag Joe.
Right. Should we do a confession?
Yes, yeah.
What type should we do? Should we do a dilemma that people want me to help them sort their life out with? Or should we do a bit of a funny one?
Do both.
Let's do both. Why are we limiting ourselves?
Yeah.
Let me have a look at a good one.
Oh, really?
Do it.
No, it's gone.
There's some that like I don't even want to talk about. They're just so funny that I wanted to put them on the
So
internet.
do people send them to you in your DMs?
Yeah, so I've
it's
got-
raw, it's real life.
Yeah, real life.
Oh
Yeah,
my God, okay.
I usually get them from my DMs. I do have an email. If you guys want to send it in more
I've got a
anonymously,
helpline.
because obviously it's anonymous. I won't say your name, but on Instagram I can see who you are.
Yeah.
But I don't take that much notice. I'm not stalking you or anything. Don't worry about that. I'm not going to tell anyone, and I don't know you personally. But if you want it to be a little bit more anonymous, shoot me an email, lilstakespod@gmail.com if you want to do it like that. Let's have a look. All right, this one I do want to chat a little bit about because I think this is... I don't know. I'm going to... Right, I pretend to care that I got cheated on, but it was actually a relief.
Ooh.
So I pretend to care that I got cheated on, but it was actually a relief. So he's saying, it was a guy that sent me this.
Right.
He got cheated on by his girlfriend and he was like, yeah, thank God for that.
the flip.
I was waiting for that to happen. Have you seen that thread on TikTok that's like that moment where you start hating your girlfriend is crazy? Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God.
And I seen it, and I had an existential crisis.
And it made my skin itch. it was like such a big thing on TikTok like the
Was
past
it?
week. Yeah. And Jasmine found it, my flatmate, and she was like, have you seen this? And I was like, no, what is it? And it's basically a thread on Twitter where someone says that stage where you start to hate your girlfriend's crazy. And then like hundreds of men have added to the thread and said like, oh my God, yeah, like, I keep doing things wrong just so she'll break up with me, like, because I don't want to say anything. Oh, when she says I love you and you just have to say it back even though you don't. And I was reading it like spiraling. I was like, Liam hates me. He doesn't want to be with me anymore.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So that dilemma there.
That's, if you're feeling like that.
That's not much of a dilemma. It sounds like he's found a way out.
Yeah. That, if you're feeling like that before though, why didn't you end it sooner, man?
Yeah,
that's not fair on her.
Along.
Yeah, she's not. I bet she knew as well. I bet she noticed.
Yeah, girls always know.
We always know. If something's up, I know.
Yeah.
She knew.
Yeah.
There's no way she's like, he's hoping she'd. Well, she did cheat on him, so.
Yeah, actually, we kind of forgot about that bit.
She did cheat on him, but she probably.
No.
It's because she knew.
We're not giving her
No, we
excuse.
can't.
No, we're not. No.
You can't get out of that. You've both done something wrong there.
Yeah, but her more so.
Yeah, her more so. Don't be cheating.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That's awful. But you also should have got out there sooner. You're both horrible people.
Yeah.
No, I get... Maybe... Unless it was like a relief because he knew she didn't really like him.
Yeah.
If he was like clocking on to the fact that something's up with her, and he's like, oh, there's something wrong with my girlfriend. She just doesn't love me anymore. I don't know what it is. And then she goes, I cheated on you. He's like, oh, thank God I know.
Oh, but then that's sweet on him.
Yeah. So then you're a lovely boy.
Bless you. Oh, this is really turn, hasn't it?
It's all about context, and you haven't given me any.
Oh, was that all he said? That was all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the whole situation's for the best.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
it sounds
definitely
like it's
for the
worked
best.
out.
You shouldn't be together, and that's how it is. And sometimes that's the best thing that could come out of it. Let me try and find a sad one where someone really needs my help. I actually don't know if I wrote any down. If I just wrote down the funny ones.
You get people like proper.
Yeah,
pouring their heart out.
a lot of I do it on the questions thing, so it's only short. You can't write like a full essay. So loads of people text me and they're like, "It won't fit. I need to send you a full essay in the DMs," and I do, and I don't know whether to reply to them or not.
Do they send voice notes ever?
I've had a couple of voice notes. Yeah. Oh, guys, send more voice notes in, because playing them into the mic would be so much easier than me like, see how many I've written down here. It's taken me.
And it's still anonymous, kind of, isn't it?
Yeah, it is anonymous, like, unless I can put a little voice filter on you if you want.
Yeah, literally.
If you fancy it. Well, I don't think it's that deep. Oh no, that's also funny. I'm going to do another funny one. Okay. Oh no. I found one. one. So I fell in love, but then moved abroad. Do I stay with him or do I end it? I kind of want both.
Stay.
I think stay.
That's what happened to, is Leon here? Yeah.
Yeah, he's over there.
That's what happened to Leon. He moved to the US.
Did he?
Yeah. Leon. He went to uni in the US for 2 weeks and then came back.
Did you not last the full? No. Was it that hard? I couldn't imagine that. Because one of our mates has done a year abroad this year. I don't think I could go that far away from home. I think I'd get...
But then that becomes your home, doesn't it?
Yeah, I suppose. I think mine's my mum. I'd miss my mum and Liam,
But I've honestly, it's so doable. It is like, it's just, you have to see a future with them.
Oh,
if you don't see a future with them, just don't. I know obviously that's kind of like an obvious thing to say, but it's so doable if you're both willing to do it.
Yeah. No, we were talking about this the other day, like lads and girls holidays and stuff.
No.
It's doable not to cheat on your partner.
You have to.
Just don't do it.
Yeah.
Like, people make out it's so hard.
Like,
people message me like, oh, I can't believe you're going on like a girls' holiday. That's that people just go on girls' holidays to cheat on the boyfriends. Like, it's so easy not to cheat on your boyfriend. Just don't do it. Just
I don't
love
like boys'
them.
holidays though.
Just would you not go on a girls' holiday? Would you let him go on a boys' holiday?
I would, but I wouldn't like it.
Yeah. Yeah,
at all.
It's one of those things. It'd be house at home.
Yeah,
it would be.
But if because that's the thing, I live on my own when I'm not with Leon, so I'd just be sat there looking at your snap maps, looking at your snap score. I'm joking.
I've got Liam on Find My iPhone. I watch him home.
Have you actually?
Yeah, no, I watch him home from work all the time. I'm like, where are you going? And home. Brilliant.
What are you doing now?
Or if he goes to the pub, I'm like, see when he's leaving the pub. It's not creepy, Liam. It's not. I just like to know he's safe.
What girls do. All girls do it.
We all do it. I just stalk you. My favourite game to play is watch Liam travel in his car. No, it's fun. It's normal. Everyone does it.
Why is he on his phone in the car?
Oh no, it's like it can track you wherever. You don't have to be on your phone.
Oh.
It's like...
Wait, so is this Find My iPhone?
Find My iPhone,
Oh, no,
yeah.
I've never used that before.
Oh no, I've got
It's a game changer.
his Apple ID fully set up. I know where he is. Yeah, no,
That was like a really nervous laugh that you were like...
made myself sound a little bit crazy there. No,
I think a lot of people do that, actually. I've seen a lot of TikToks of girls doing that.
Yeah, it's just like instead of Life 360, I just Find My iPhone.
That?
Life 360, don't know. That's the one where like you can have multiple people on it. We've got one for where we live at uni in Sheffield.
Oh.
Or everyone in the flat, we've all got a Life 360, so in case we get lost, like
That's quite good.
You'd know. But yeah, and we had one when we went to Leeds Festival as well, so that if any of the girls got lost, we could find them in the field.
Oh, that's so good.
But you don't have to have your phone on or anything, so it can just
Oh, that's really
track
good,
you.
actually, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very safe.
Safe.
If you walk alone places.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
safe and
great.
stalkerish, love it.
I've moved away from what the actual confession was. Can anyone remember?
Yeah, it was about boyfriend
moving abroad.
Stay.
Here's my thoughts on this. If you say you kind of want both, you kind of want to break up with him and you kind of want to stay with him, I feel like you need to get that sorted in your head first.
Yeah, to be honest, why in the first place is she thinking about breaking up with him?
Yeah.
If you've got any doubts like that, just break up with him.
Oh, yes.
Because
I think that. I always think that. I don't know if this is controversial. I always said that if you've like broken up with someone, me personally, I could never get back with that person because only because I feel like you've had those doubts in your head, you've broken up for a reason. I don't know if I'd ever be able, I'm not a forgetting person. I'm a person that just clings on. So I don't know if I'd ever be able to get rid of that in my head. Or if I had major doubts, not major doubts, but if I had doubts, I don't know if I could ever come back from that because I'm such a person that hangs on to things. I don't know if I could.
See, we've dated like 3 times.
Have you?
He's like my ex 3 times over now. No, but it's just, you know when you date through school?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
like,
different. That's like a kid relationship.
And Leon's like totally different now.
Yeah.
It's like you're dating 2 different people almost, but just like the mature version.
Yeah.
I'm being nice, yeah, Leon. No, but genuinely, like, I think just because when you know they're the one, you know. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
so you'll
definitely.
do anything to kind of like make it work.
Yeah.
But I do kind of agree with you in that like dating your ex a lot of the time is totally big red flags.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I think it depends on what terms.
Yeah, absolutely.
For me, I don't think I've ever broken up with someone that in my head I thought I could get back together with them.
Really?
I think it's always been like a final decision. Do you know what I mean?
No
like
way.
That's that. Yeah.
Really?
All the exes watching watching now are like.
No, but to be fair, it probably, like you said, is dependent on the situation because obviously if they've cheated on you and that's why you've broken up, then that's like obviously I'm never going to get back with them. But it depends why you broke up, I guess.
Yeah, I think it does depend on why you broke up. Yeah. No, I think you're probably the same. I've got it so good with Liam now, and you've got it so good with Leon that it's like, I wouldn't take anything now. Knowing what I know now in hindsight, if someone was like, oh, I've got a couple of doubts, I'd be like, whatever. Like, just leave that then. Because I know now, I've got no doubts. I don't have any.
When you get married, then.
Soon.
you actually think about it?
Oh, I will marry Liam. Like, that's. There's no one else for me now.
That's so sweet.
He's watching this, like.
Yeah, hurry up. Get the ring on.
Yeah,
get the ring on.
That's so wet of you to say that. But no, it's true.
That's so sweet. So have you like spoken about it?
Oh yeah, me and Liam were like, that's it. We're going to get married. Liam.
No, it's fine. We speak about what I speak about it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I never thought I'd be that person as well. You know, growing up, I was like, I'm not even bothered about. I'm not even sure I'll have a boyfriend. I'm not sure I'll ever get married. Don't even care.
Yeah.
And I've always been like that until I met Liam, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to now. You're so nice.
But to be fair, you're 24, aren't you?
I'm 20. How old?
Why? Sorry, I actually thought you were 20. I thought I saw a video the other day of you saying you were 24.
Oh, is it that? It was on here.
Yeah.
I read out a confession. It was someone's confession that they're 24.
Oh my God. I think I saw it on my For You page and it said that you were saying that you were 24.
Yeah,
but
I read it out as if I said I'm 24 dating a 19-year-old.
Oh my God. And I fully had in my head that you were 24. Oh,
No,
okay, so
I'm
we are
20.
pretty much the same age then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Would we be in the same year at school?
When's your birthday?
January 2003.
Yeah. Yeah, we would. Same
We're
year
same age.
at school. Yeah, because I'm 21, but I've only just turned 21.
Yeah, like
Oh my God, yeah,
September.
we would be. What school are you at?
Oh,
I
went to school in Derbyshire, so a long way away. You won't know it.
Derby, yeah, but we used to like playing like netball.
Oh yeah.
Against like, you know, like
Oh, I don't think I'd have
random schools.
We weren't that very good.
Where in Derbyshire? Like
right on the border. Sorry. I just hit right on the border between Derby and Nottingham. So like half an hour from Nottingham, half an hour from Derby. Right.
Was it a private school?
No.
Oh, okay. We wouldn't have played you then. No, I'm joking.
Did you go to private school?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
What's that like?
It was a girls' school.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of it was how do I put this?
I don't put this nicely.
Fun. No, I didn't really like school, to be honest. I really didn't like school.
One of those people that just didn't get on with it.
No, I didn't get on with teachers.
Yeah.
I was kind of bottom set for a lot of things, and I just didn't care, because you know when you know what you want to do, like, because I said at the beginning, like, I had acting in my head the whole time. So to me, chemistry, I don't care. I don't care.
This won't aid me.
No, exactly. But because I had that mindset, I was just a bit of a nuisance for teachers.
Yeah.
But then it just kind of ruined my experience of school, because I don't know, there were so many subjects I just hated.
Yeah.
So then the only thing I looked forward to was drama, but that was like one lesson out of 13.
Yeah, because arts is so like not underfunded, but no one, unless you want to be like a scientist or do maths, school doesn't really care that much.
That's so true.
Or if you want to be a teacher, then yeah.
No, I totally agree. And I just feel like, as well, school friends, I just didn't really care in the end. I've had like one or two friends from school that I'm still friends with now, but that's it.
Yeah.
Are you the same?
Yeah, I feel like, I'm really lucky in the fact that I went to a sixth form straight that was attached to my school. So it was sort of all my school friends from there. And I've had one best friend that I've had since I was like 5. Yeah. And we've always been best friends. So I'm lucky that I've got that little. And then when I moved to uni, I moved with, so Jasmine, I've known since year 3.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute.
We've got a really small group of friends, but we didn't really become close until like sixth form, college. Yeah. Because we were all like mature. We all had different friendship groups in school. Yeah. And then only became friends when we were older. My actual school friends that I was friends with in actual school, I don't speak to most of them anymore.
That's what I mean.
And I feel like most people don't.
Yeah. But I feel like it's also like, this may sound like really kind of like, but like we do live totally different lives. Yeah. And so at school, you have like a common ground of, oh, we've got chemistry. Have you done the chemistry homework? Yeah. Have you done, do you know what I mean? So there's always something in common to talk about. Yeah. Whereas now, I don't have anything in common with them whatsoever.
I think it's so hard to make friends now doing this job.
Oh my God, I totally agree.
That don't do this.
I totally agree.
Yeah, it is hard. When we go to when we go to like flat parties and uni parties, we don't go to many. We don't get invited. We're not that cool. But like people going, oh, what do you do then? I'm like, oh, I do TikTok, and like, that's so niche. Yeah. Like, I don't have
so
that.
Even at uni, you can't make.
Yeah, I don't
really.
I don't make friends. I moved to uni and I made one friend. I moved all the way to Sheffield because I was like, I want a new start. I want to do this. Yeah. And made one friend, and then had to because I was trying not to stick with my school friends that also went to the same uni.
Yeah,
that's
I was
like, we're all going to make new friends.
No, exactly.
And then it ended up that none of us really made any friends because it was so hard. I know everyone moves to uni and they're like, it's going to be so easy to make friends. It wasn't that easy for me.
What, and do you really think because of like just doing TikTok and you didn't have much to like kind of in common to talk about?
Yeah, I think it wasn't that bad at that point because I'd not long left Build-A-Bear, so I had like a normal job and I'd been...
Build-A-Bear?
I used to work at Build-A-Bear. Yeah. Big into that, stuffing bears and that. But even that's quite niche.
I can't imagine you doing a Build-A-Bear.
Oh yeah, I used to say, hi darling, come on over. That's my customer service voice.
Yeah.
Oh, you come to Build-A-Bear today? Is this your first? Oh, I don't want to go back there. No, but even that's quite niche. Like, it's not a normal job either. It's not something that you can be like, oh, my boss is awful.
Yeah, my stuff and teddies also.
Kids everywhere.
Literally.
It's like, even that was a bit niche. But yeah, I moved and made one friend because a lot of people in my flat were older than me, to be fair. So they'd been at uni like maybe a year or so. And it was like hard to make friends with people. So I ended up reconnecting with my friends that I'd moved there with. And we'd been we started going to Spoons together like once a week because we were like...
Because you're cool.
Yeah.
Obviously.
We didn't make any other friends. So we had to like reconnect with each other. And then we moved in together the next year. And so I don't have any like uni friends. I just have friends that...
But do you care?
No.
And that's the thing, I don't care either.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love being a single friend to myself.
Yeah.
I honestly, like, even in Liverpool, I don't have any friends in Liverpool. I have
love
like
it.
a couple,
Yeah.
but like I never really see them.
Yeah.
But,
I feel like we're so busy as well doing this.
Yeah, but I feel like when you have a boyfriend as well, it really does, like, you almost take that pressure of you making friends and spending time with friends.
I spend so much time with Liam. Like,
yeah. It's because, is he your best friend as well?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
literally,
Like, you just don't...
Yeah. There's no... I don't need any more friends.
Don't need anyone else.
It's so hard as an adult to make friends that are like...
Oh, we're adults. Isn't that weird to say?
When
you said that, I was like,
full on 20 years old.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, I do feel like it's so hard to make friends as an older person. But doing what we do, going to events and stuff, meeting so many people that do the same thing as us, that's so nice to sometimes talk to someone that's like, oh yeah, I feel like this as well. I go through stages like this with my social media. I'm like, oh, that's so nice, because sometimes I don't speak to anyone that does this, and it's like, I don't know if I'm doing it right. So would you say you have a lot of
friends in the industry then?
Not until probably this year, until I started the podcast and I was forced to like reach out to people and be like, listen, I've made so many more friends now and it's so nice, because I used to be really isolated doing this job, I think, but it's so nice now that I've got a good network. It definitely makes the difference doing this.
That's so true though, because this job is so isolating.
Yeah.
Because all it takes is you to just spend the day at home making TikToks by yourself, and then the day's gone past, the next day comes and you're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm in that kind of loop where I do need to get out and see more influencer friends, because I only see them at events.
Yeah.
That's the only time I see them.
Yeah, that is the only thing. Because you don't run into influencers in your day-to-day.
No, you don't.
I don't just bump, oh my God, saw you on my For You page the other day.
Yeah, no.
Never happens.
Yeah.
Not a thing.
Yeah,
and then it's always awkward messages like, hi, I'm in your area. Would you like to meet up and maybe...
No,
That's
I know
so
what
awkward.
you mean. And they're always busy, and then you're like...
Yeah, I'm embarrassed I asked.
No worries.
Yeah.
I'm busy now as well. So.
Yeah. Have you made any, do you make friends through your management? I made my first friends through like my management. Just being with the same...
Not really, because I'm not going to lie, they're all beauty creators.
Are they?
Yeah. And it's not that I struggle making friends with beauty creators. It's just...
It's so different.
They have totally different kind of personalities, and I literally only really have like 4 or 5 friends in the industry, genuinely. And they're people that I was kind of friends with from the beginning.
Yeah.
I've actually struggled to kind of
them.
make friends as I've gone along.
Yeah.
I've kind of just kept the friends that I started with, and knew at the beginning. But yeah, I don't know. I always feel like I have to be careful with what I say to people as well.
Yeah.
And how far it may be taken out of I don't know, because I've got quite like dark humour as well. So I feel like I can't ever really be myself with anyone. I'm sure you feel the same with Liam as well. Like you feel like you can totally be yourself with him.
Yeah,
So then other people, I feel like I have to slightly filter myself.
Yeah.
But then that puts me off making friends, because I just know I'm not being myself.
Yeah.
I'm not being authentic. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a...
It's I don't want to say the industry makes you like that, but you do have to be so wary of people that you talk to. You don't know where it's going to get taken. You don't know
exactly. You don't know
who they're going to go and speak to after that.
Exactly.
And you're like, I don't want to come across weird. I don't want to come across like a bit too much of anything.
Yeah,
so I completely get that. It is difficult.
Mm-hmm.
How long have we been going for?
About 40 minutes.
Oh, fabulous.
I have a juicy advice.
Oh my God, yes, do it.
Okay.
Let's end on something nice.
So, this girl says, my ex got engaged and I'm thinking about going to the engagement party and telling him before it's too late. They're still young and she presumed that they would get back together.
Wait, sorry, can you say that again? I've got slow processing, so I can't say that.
So, the girl wrote to us and said, my ex got engaged and I'm thinking about going to the engagement party and telling him before it's too late. They're still young, so she presumed you'd just get back together after a break, but he's fully got engaged.
So she still loves him?
Mm. I don't know if the engagement party is the right place.
No, that's
quite low.
She wants to cause a scene there.
Yeah, she's in it for the
asking
drama
trouble.
only.
Yeah, why has it got to be the engagement party? Why not just a little personal chat on the phone or something? Or even just...
The other girl that he's engaged to now, she's there like, everybody look at my ring.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
Oh, and then someone comes in. I object. Like, storms into her engagement party. Or even just seeing your new fiance's ex there. You know, if Liam's ex-girlfriend, I'm probably mates with them all now, but like if it was one that, if we weren't on good terms or anything, and one came in and was like, stop the wedding, I'm in love with your fiance, I'd be like, get out right now.
No, you're not, boy. Honestly.
That's purely for drama, isn't it?
That is. I think there's a time and a place at an engagement party. Oh, come on now. That's giving me the ick. That's
awful. I think Yeah, like you said, like a phone call before.
Yeah.
If he wants to
Just a
meet
little
up with
text
you.
message.
Yeah, send him a text. But like, listen, I assume we'll get back. We're still like, I assume we get back together. I didn't know you were like really looking for other things. It's just hurt me.
She seemed very invested. So why hasn't she found out that he's got a girlfriend? He's moved on. He's at now the point he's getting engaged.
Yeah.
She sounds a bit stalkerish herself. So why is she like not even... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Why is she taking this long to get to
No, exactly.
engagement?
That's what I mean.
They've got to be together a while if they've got
to get
engaged.
engaged.
Surely.
And she definitely has done the Instagram stalk and the
She
Snapchat.
has.
So
I feel like you've left it too
I
late.
get it, yeah. Your time's come, babe.
No.
Move on.
Next. You know on Graham Norton when they've got that thing and like,
Oh, the ejector.
and they go back in the chair. If you were here, girl, I think
Sorry,
your heart's
babes.
in the... I actually don't know if your heart's in the right place.
No,
I can't even say
no,
that.
it's not.
No,
No empathy, no sympathy.
No.
Sorry, babes.
so horrid. But yeah, I just don't think that's the right place. I think if
No.
you're going to do it, send him a little text. Do it a bit more privately.
Yeah. Oh, I've really got like the...
It's like a bad taste in my mouth.
Need some more Coke.
Wash that down.
Yeah, wash that down.
No, I think that's a nice place to end on. A beautiful love story.
Yeah.
and we can all learn from this, I feel. Right. Thank you for coming on.
You are more than welcome.
I've loved having you here.
Thank
and
you for having
hopefully
me.
you've had a good podcast experience. You can do more in the future.
Honestly, I felt so comfortable with you, though.
good.
Like, thank you.
I aim to please.
Thank you very much.
No, it's been great. And if you guys want to send me in any confessions, any dilemmas, you want it to be a little more anonymous, you want it to be a little bit more anonymous, then don't worry about sending me a DM if you're a bit worried. Send me a voice note if you fancy. That'd be cool to play it into here. Send me an email. It's lilstakespod@gmail.com and I will, well, maybe feature you in here if it's not too raunchy and I won't get cancelled for it. So thank you guys and I'll see you next week.
Boy.
Bye.